Do you want to know how to close a game on Nintendo Switch? Then you are at the right place as we have the way to do that. Welcome back to Silicophilic, your go-to source for tech tips and fixes. Method: how to close a game on the Nintendo Switch. Here is how to close a game on the Nintendo Switch. While playing a game, press the home button on your right Joy-Con to suspend the game and display the home menu. Find the game icon you want to close on the home menu. A playing icon will be hovering over the game application to indicate it is currently running. Press the X button on your controller while the game icon is highlighted. Select Close when prompted to confirm you want to close the software you are currently using. It's important to properly close games when you are done playing for a few reasons. It helps your Nintendo Switch run more smoothly and saves battery life. It ensures your game progress is saved correctly, so you don't lose any unsaved progress. It also prevents error messages that can occur if you remove the game card before closing the game first. What do after closing a game on Nintendo Switch? Once you have closed a game on your Nintendo Switch properly, there are a few things you can do depending on what you want to do next. 1. Put your Nintendo Switch in sleep mode. If you are done playing, put your Nintendo Switch in sleep mode. This is a low power state that allows you to quickly resume playing later without fully powering down the console. You can put your Switch in sleep mode by pressing the power button for a short time without holding it down completely. 2. Power off your Nintendo Switch. If you are finished using your Switch for the day, you can completely power it off. Press and hold the power button for a few seconds until you see the power menu appear. Then select Turn Off to shut down the console. 3. Switch games. If you want to switch games, go back to the home menu. Since you closed the previous game, you will be back at the home menu where you can select another game to play. 4. Remove a game card. If you want to play a different game cartridge, you can safely remove the current game card now. Remember, you don't need to power off completely to do this. Just make sure the Switch is on the home screen and not in sleep mode. With the previous game card removed, you can now insert the new game card you want to play. The Switch will automatically detect it and allow to launch the game from the home menu. Make sure you always close games before removing a game card. This helps prevent any data corruption on your game saves. Most games will have an in-game save function. Make sure to use this regularly to avoid losing progress. And there you have it, the methods to close a game on Nintendo Switch. We hope the method has worked for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tech tips and troubleshooting guides. Leave a comment and help others know which solution solved your problem. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.